Good morning, everybody. This is Tara coming to you from my awesome back porch here in Enosburg Falls, Vermont. I wanted to shoot a quick live video today. I haven't made a live video in about a week or so, maybe more, maybe less. But I wanted to talk about something that Ray Higdon inspired today, and also personal experiences inspired today. You know, he was talking about showing up bigger for things, and I think sometimes we kind of struggle with that. What's up, Mary Jo? How are you? Sometimes I think that some of us struggle with that from time to time because we get tired. We're trying to figure things out. And we just get tired. Hello, Barbara. Great to see you. Thank you for joining. And so I want to go over three different things that I think will help any one of us, including myself. What's up, Brandy? To show up bigger for things that we want to show up for. So I think the number one thing is to find out what's really important to you. Just sit down and think about it. What's important to you? Family, friends, business, money, charity. Maybe things like I've got a lot of interests that I haven't shown up for in a long time, and like gardening or homesteading kind of things. And lately, I've been showing up a little bit better with that. What's up, Laura? Lorenzini? Kaka! I love it. So the number one thing to figure out how you can show up more in a bigger way for something is to figure out what's important to you. Just go ahead and figure it out. Just sit down and figure it out. What is it you want to be more of or better at? Hey, Joni, just write it down. And then every time you come into that position, number two is every time you find yourself in that situation, whether it's wanting to have fun with your friends or wanting to hang out with your family or wanting to do really well in your business or wanting to do wanting to read more, whatever it is, those things that you wrote down at the beginning of the year. When you see those situations come up, make a conscious thought, actually say to yourself, I'm going to be bigger for this. I'm going to be bigger for this, and do it. Do it. So, for instance, lately, like I said, I'm really interested in homesteading and gardening and stuff like that. And I haven't really done much of it in a while. I've been kind of like in limbo, especially with the move and having long winters for a different change. What's up, Kimberly? So what I started doing is looking for ways that I could be more self-reliant. And so I started like making cheeses, sauerkraut, weird little things that you would do on a homestead, that you probably would do on a homestead. I don't have a garden this year. I do have the little plants out here, but I love to garden, so I went over to my friend's house and I helped, get some of it ready. Got some things planted, pulled some weeds and whatnot, and that felt really good. Getting involved with it feels really good. So since that's important to me, I promised myself to show up better for it, bigger for it, and so I'm going to gain more experience. So when it's time for me to have my homestead, I've got more experience. So then number three is, and this is probably the hardest part for a lot of people, we oftentimes allow outside influences to make us not show up the way we want to for something. Sometimes we allow something to upset us, or we allow somebody's negativity to come at us. Hey, thank you for so much for sharing that, Mary Jo. That's awesome. And we lose sight of what's important to us. The other night, I'm really lucky. I have like a panel of friends that they're like my counsel. So the other night I sat down with my daughter, she's part of my council, and Laura and Kimberly, and I asked them a question about something. I was kind of like, "Oh, I don't know about this. I don't really like it. I don't really like this. I don't want to be treated that way. What would you do?" And it was funny because what I realized is that was something that I have by being able to say, hey, what are your thoughts? And getting everyone's different thoughts and being able to help myself show up bigger for that situation really makes a difference. So get yourself some counsel. Find people to that you trust, that even if you don't always agree, that you can ask for advice, that you can sit down and go over something so that you can show up bigger for your life and the things that you want to show up bigger for. That's a huge deal.
Hello?
That's a huge deal. Did you hear that? Hello? That's my message sign. So let me recap this real quick. I've got to get ready for the power hour that we do with the team. It's going to be great. We're going to end this month really strong. Number one, figure out what's important to you. Number two, every time you come into that situation and you're about to interact with something that's really important to you, just say to yourself, I'm going to do it bigger this time, and do it. And then number three, get counsel, because life is hard sometimes. And sometimes it's easier to ignore a problem or a situation than it is to actually show up bigger for your own life. So if you find yourself that you feel like you're being influenced by something that's negative or something that's bothering you, and you don't find your way through that, it's going to come with you to those activities, even if they're not related to those activities. What's up with that? So, like I said, number one, find out what's important. Number two, make a decision every time you come into the situation. Number three, get counsel. Find people you trust and get counsel. Celebrate the good stuff and ask for advice when it's stuff that's not so great. And that's what's up. So I hope you guys have a really great day. We finally have some really super hot weather coming to us. It's pretty hot right now. It's certainly not Florida hot, but it's going to be, I think, later on. And I'm hoping that the clouds say, I don't want to play. But if they don't, I'm just going to keep showing up to other things. You know, what's important to you? My big thing is happiness. I want to be free and happy. I don't want to feel guilty or anything like that. So I focus on that. That's what I focus on. I just focus on being happy. And I recognize when I am, and I celebrate all the awesomeness. And so get used to that too. Start celebrating. So with that being said, I'm going to go. I got to get prepped. Power hours at noon. And if you like this video, please share. And if, whatever, if you're watching this on YouTube, because I'm going to upload it to YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little bell to get notifications when I bring up videos. I love you guys very much, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye.